So, Dr. Moliver, I wanted to really just open up the conversation by saying, how much the Hess Business School has done to just change the culture of Monmouth University and grow the success of the students and faculty at the school. How did that happen? How did you really envision this when you started out as dean? And then where have you kind of taken it? How have you been most successful in the time that you've run this program?
Well, actually, the question brings to mind the growth of Monmouth University School of Business in general. When I came here 37 years ago, I found Monmouth an exhilarating place, but we weren't the most competitive school. In fact, in some people's mind, we were a safety net school. Didn't make my job or the other faculty members' job any less noble, but the students then still aspired to do great things personally and professionally. And now 37 years later, we've become much more competitive. It's difficult to get into Monmouth, and yet the students are great. Many of them are very successful, have rewarding careers, have pursued graduate studies, professional work, become attorneys, bankers, lawyers, all walks of life. And I'm continuously amazed how they just keep having these great aspirations, which ultimately, in many cases, become fulfilled. So it's been a wonderful experience. I'd like to, on my watch, take credit for some of the success, but certainly not all of it. I've been the dean for 6 years, and during that time, there've been some substantive changes. We have a new financial laboratory downstairs with Bloomberg terminals, which give our students real-world access to data, real-time data. It's also the language of Wall Street. And if you have Bloomberg experience and training, it really aids in getting employment opportunities for students. Secondly, we've been reaccredited by the gold standard, the Association to Accredit Collegiate Schools of Business, also known as AACSB. We were renewed for another 5 years this past April, and that's another market distinction. Of course, we've got the new building, which added 50% more area, more space, more classrooms. Technology is wonderful.
You had a record size enrollment class this year as well.
Absolutely. So, and we fill early, so it's students are really trying very hard to come to Monmouth, and we're happy to accommodate them, but they have to meet the minimum standards. Our faculty are wonderful. They continue to publish in meaningful venues. They're professionally active. They're accessible in terms of meeting students' needs. They're good advisors, mentors, friends, teachers. And this is what we're striving for, because Monmouth is very much a teacher, scholar, meaning a teaching institution, but there are expectations for scholarly activities from our faculty.
Is the definition of excellence, absolutely.
Yeah, there used to be a time that too many people thought you could be good at one but not the other, at the expense of the other. But that's false, and many of our faculty continually support those expectations.